locks? Where are they, brothers and sisters? How can he get 7 locks? Where are they? Do we take 7 strings of his hair and call that 7 locks? No, Samson said, cut off my 7 locks. He only had 7 locks in his head because he had that natural woolly hair and it locked together. That's why it's called locks, because their hair intertwine and locks together. It locks. Now you see that Jamaican brother on the screen? Look at his hair. He has about 7 to 9 locks. Look at his beard. Remember, I told you Samson was not to bring a razor upon his head. That included his beard. Look at this brother's beard. Look how big his beard. He have even locked his beard. Now this Jamaican brother may have even taken a vow of a Nazarite, and that's why he has not cut his hair or his beard. But just look at him, and look at him. He's in, he seems to be in good physical condition, just like Samson was. Samson was a strong man. So what I'm saying to you is that this image you see of this brother right here, this Israelite from Jamaica, that may be an exact image of Samson. Samson may have looked exactly like this man right here. That's what I'm getting across to you. Samson, the Hebrew Israelite, he did not look like this guy over here. That's deception. That's deception. And do anybody even question that? See, the deception have been placed on our hearts and minds so thick that we don't even question. Scripture says 7 locks, and we look at this man right here. We look at movies with Gentiles that look like that, and we see he got long hair, and we just say, oh, that's Samson. Oh, that's Samson. And where's his beard at? Samson was not to bring a razor upon his head. Isn't his face part of his head? So Samson was not to cut his beard. Where's his brother's beard at? Where's this guy's beard at? That's deception. Deception through and through. Through and through. Right here you have the image of truth. This Jamaican Israelite right here. See, brothers and sisters, we have to be aware. See how the scriptures are speaking to us? The image you see on the screen right now, those are Israelites that was in the Babylonian Empire. Now, let me explain this to you briefly. The nation of Israel, after the death of King Solomon, the Most High split the nation of Israel. Remember, there were 12 tribes. So they were united under King David and King Solomon, but Solomon sinned in his old age, and for that the Most High rent the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon. And so the Most High separated the kingdom. He sent 10 nations, 10 tribes, 10 tribal nations up to the north in Israel, and he sent 2 tribal nations to the south. Now in 722 BCE, before the Common Era, the Assyrians came and they took over they came and they conquered Israel, and they took the 10 tribes and scattered them. They took them into captivity. In 586 BCE, before the Common Era, the Babylonians came and took the 2 tribes to the south. And this is what we see right here. These are members of the 2 tribes to the south, and the Babylonians took them into captivity. But the point of showing this picture, these are Israelites, and they are on the wall in Babylon. Babylon, by the way, is located in Iraq today. Ancient Babylon was in the country we know as Iraq today. So I just want you to look at their heads. You see that their locks? They wore locks in the ancient times. And look at their faces. You see the thick lips, you see the wide nostrils, you see the high cheekbones, and do you see the beards? You see those little circles, those little knots? That's the little kinky hair in the beards. Because these were black men. These are Israelites, you see. Actual images of Israelites, and look at their hair. It's in locks. Big locks. And notice also that they're playing musical instruments. We've always been a musical people. Always. When you look into the Bible and you see how we celebrated and party, even read about King David dancing till his clothes fell off. We've always been a people like that, a party people. And the thing is, we got to get that party and praise back to the Most High. We got to just stop partying for any and every little thing, and we actually partying for nothing. Birthdays, what you celebrating your birthday for? Things like that. But that would be another lesson. Let's celebrate our return back to the Most High. Let's celebrate us getting our heritage back. Let's celebrate us getting our land back. Let's celebrate us getting the knowledge of the Most High back. That's things to celebrate. Let's sing, shout, and praise about that. Let's party all night long with that. So we look right here, we see that they have the instruments in their hand. I just had to point that out to you, that our people have always been a musical people. Party people. That's been us always. But even, you know, they always want us to sing, you know, our great songs. But I'm just showing you these brothers were Israelites and they had locks. Right here, you see this image right here? Now this is an image of the 10 northern tribes as they were being taken captive by the Assyrians. You see that Assyrian with the spear in his hand, and he got something poking it in these brothers' back. But you see these Hebrews, they are going into captivity, but look at their faces. You see those kinky hair? You see those little circles? That represents the kinky hair, knotty hair. So these brothers have got their hair just in a low cut, and it's real kinky, and their beards, they have the kinky beards. But look at the thick lips and the wide nostrils, just like you see in with the brothers from the Israelite brothers that was on the walls of Babylon. These right here, you see, this is the 10 northern tribes, and this is right here, these are the 2 southern tribes from the Babylonian archives upon the walls of Babylon. Now right here, here's another image of when the Assyrians were taking the Israelites captive. And you see these brothers right here, they have braids. These are braids in their hair. You see how they got the braids, you know, like the brothers wearing now. They got the part going straight down the middle, and they got a, you know, a layer of braids on the right side, a layer of braids on the left side, then they got the back braids going straight down. That's just what you see with these brothers right here. They have their hair braided. But look at the beards. You see those same kinky knotted beards, kinky hair beards, woolly beards. You know how beards get, brother. You know, we get the, you know, when it grows out, you know, cause we got that woolly texture of hair. You know how it get. That's how it is. These are Israelites, brothers and sisters. This is what the Israelites look like. They were black people just like us. Just like you have been seen and shown throughout. This is the archaeological evidence of who Israel is. That Israel were a black people. Look at these brothers with braids in their heads, brothers with locks, and they just got their hair natural over here. That's our people. That's our people. Now we're going to go back. Remember that program I told you about? The Complete Jesus with Dr. Mark Goodacre. And Dr. Mark Goodacre, in this, you know, he talked about that that Yahushua could not have been hidden in Egypt if he didn't have the same color as the Egyptians. Well, he goes on to make another statement in that program. He talked about the hairstyle of the Israelites, and he said that the Israelites that he's seen, the pictures that he's seen of them, he said that they wore their hair. He said, this is a direct quote. He said,
the kind of hairstyle that you get, it's short, it's curly, it's, if you like, Afro in style, and this seems to be almost uniform in the way that Jesus depicted there. Moreover, it's likely that Jesus would have had a short cropped, kind of black sort of beard. Something a little bit like this.
The kind of hairstyle you get is short, is curly, is Afro in style. This seems to be uniform in the way the Jews are depicted. So he's saying that this seemed to be uniform, that the Jews, or the Jews or the Hebrews, because once again this was his quote, so I just kept the Jew in there, but you know, right here we understand the truth that the Hebrews, not Jews, Hebrews or Israelites. So he said that the Israelites that he's seen, all the pictures that he's seen of Israelites from the 1st to 3rd century, that they had afros, and he went on to say that they had short cropped black beards. So what he's describing with these afros, these short curly afros that he's talking about, he's talking about an image like this. You see that image right there? That's an Israelite brother that lived in the Roman Empire, I think during the 1st or 2nd century. That's an actual Israelite brother that lived in the Roman Empire. And look, doesn't he fit that description that Mark Goodacre just said? He got the short curly afro and the short cropped black beard. Yeah. Because he's an Israelite. Dr. Mark Goodacre could probably even seen this picture. So this is what the Israelites look like, brothers and sisters. This is Israel. There's no mistake in this brother right here, is it? Doesn't he look just like this brother? This brother you see right here, this is